What is cracking, everybody? I know, yes, indeed, you are having a most amazing Wednesday evening. It's 8 p.m. So you know it's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 8:20. We're running a little bit behind, so you know we're on the perfect schedule. But yes, that's right. It's Wednesday evening. It's the Power Hour, and yours truly, MasterBong, is just touched back down from Hawaii to make sure that I could be here this evening to share this experience with you guys. I am so excited. I'm so ready to talk about everything that we have. We're going to be doing something a little bit different on the show, having a little bit different of a guest on than we're used to, but I know that it definitely aligns with me and my life, and you guys are, feeling that. So I want to share what I'm doing on my personal life and on a daily basis with you guys, because you can see it on here right now. I'll give you a little bit of a clue. I'll give you just a little bit of a clue. But before we get into all that, we got to start off the show by thanking our sponsor. This team is freaking amazing. They've been doing their thing for damn near 7 years now. And that amazing website, an amazing team, is MasterBong420.com. So yes, I'm sponsoring my own show this month, and that's exactly how we do it. We always get it done no matter what. So I want to give a shout out to everybody on the team making it happen, because I couldn't sponsor the show without you guys. Also got to say what's up to Gypsy. Stand by Gypsy. Out there, standing by, just waiting to help us out, because we couldn't do the show without him. So thank you very much, Standby Gypsy. Appreciate you and being here as you always are. Whether we're pre-recording or we're right on time or we're 20 minutes perfectly on time, you're always here. I thank you for that, because, again, can't do the show without you. So hats off to you. And as I was saying, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We got a first guest that we're going to be starting off with is a very special guy. His name is Gary Douglas. He's the creator of eForcePlus pendant, and which you always see me wearing, and you see me wearing right now. I'm wearing this every day. I've been wearing it every day since March, and it's definitely, I feel the impact in my life, so that's why I want to bring him on and share that information with you guys. And then, as I was saying, we just got back from Hawaii, me and the team, and so we are going to be sharing some of the experiences that we had out there, like swimming with dolphins. That was a pretty amazing experience. I had never done that before. Or I should say paddling, because we were in a kayak, but they were like 1 foot away. But we'll get to all that later on. I don't want to jump the gun on all that. But yeah, we're going to be having a great show tonight. It's amazing. It's blessed and highly favored. I feel blessed and highly favored that you guys are all here. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our first guest. I've never had the pleasure of actually meeting him in the physical reality, but I know that we're all ultimately connected. And so I'm happy and very appreciative for him to take some time out of his very busy schedule to come on and share his passion with all of us. What his name is Mr. Gary Douglas. And he has created, like I said, the eForcePlus pendant. So I would love to welcome him to the MasterBong Power Hour. How are you doing this lovely evening, my friend?
I'm doing very well, and your energy is contagious. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. We keep the energy and the vibes high on the show at all times. I figure...
A synchronistic sip.
I know. There we go again. And synchronistically, what? We have the exact same pendant on, don't we?
Yes, we just happen to be wearing the exact same one. And that was
and it was not planned, people. This was not Twins Day in high school. We did not plan this. But we are wearing the same pendant. And like I said, dude, I'm so happy to have you on. I've never had the pleasure of actually meeting you in physical realm and reality, but we're here right now sharing, talking. We've been talking online. And so I feel very blessed to have you on so that even I can learn. I've been rocking the pendant for March, April, May, June, July, almost 6 months now coming up, and it has made a big impact on my life. And so I wanted to share, because I'm sure people see me wearing it and they wonder what it is. And when I'm out at shows and events, people will ask me and I can share a little bit right then one-on-one. But I figured it'd be really nice so that whenever anybody asked me, I'd have a reference point where I could say, hey, go watch this MasterBong Power Hour. We had Gary on. He was sharing everything. And you could get all the downloads right then and there, because I know what I know about it, but this is your baby. And so why don't you share a little bit about your background, how you got into energy work and developing this amazing pendant that is helping people all over the world.
Okay. The name of it is the eForcePlus pendant. And I actually developed it out of necessity for myself to survive in this crazy world. There's and some people listening may relate to this, some won't, but I'm one of those people that is so sensitive to other people's vibes that I could be in a room with somebody, and if somebody's like across the hallway and they're depressed or they're in a bummer or something like that, it's like I could feel it right in my own body. And conversely, if I'm around people who feel really good and they're feeling up, I can just be in their energy field like I'm in your energy field right now, and it puts me in a great mood. So,
it's contagious.
Say what?
It's contagious.
Exactly. And everything is contagious because we're all connected to one another. All our energies is connected to one another. So I developed the eForcePlus pendant because I needed to create something to help me so I wouldn't be pulled into other people's negative energy. I would be, as a kid, I was so sensitive. If somebody was like sad and they were in the next room over and there was a wall between us, I'd say to my mom, "Why is the guy in the next room so sad?" And she'd say, "What are you talking about?" And he'd walk out of the room and be crying. And she'd say to me or ask me, "Did you hear him cry?" I go, "No, I could feel him through the wall." So I'm just one of those like touchy-feely people that could literally feel people's vibes. And
can I share something with you real quick?
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to connect with you on that point because for me, I don't like scary movies. The reason why I don't like scary movies is not because it necessarily scares me. It's because I feel so connected to what's happening, that person, that if their arm's getting like hacked up in some scary movie, I feel like, oh, my arm. I'm like, oh, it makes me cringe. If I'm seeing like things happen, I can feel it so much that that's why I don't like scary movies. It doesn't scare me. I just feel in my body like, ugh. And so I get the same way. I pick up on people's energies when I'm around them. And if somebody, exactly, you can talk to somebody and almost feel like, wow, their energy really aligns with me, and it will get into a very deep conversation. And other people, you can talk to them for a second. It's like, ooh, you already can feel, we didn't even get deep into a conversation, but the energy just does not feel like it's vibing. So I'll just say, wrong energy, and I'll walk away from the conversation and I'll leave. Exactly. And we've done that plenty of times when we were just in Vegas, because a lot of people are super drunk and like taking things like completely differently and numbed out to things. And it's like, okay, you don't understand where I'm coming from. We're not vibing. It's the wrong energy. I was just aiming to be nice.
And that's great advice to give to people that are in relationships for 10, 20 years with the wrong energy, trying to switch it and make it right. If you can't change your partner, change partners, So
if you can't change your partner, change partners. Oh, there you go, everybody out there having your relationship challenges. Yes, that's right. On the MasterBong Power Hour, we are doing some counseling as well.
Yes. So I needed something that would put an auric field around my body to strengthen my energy field. So not only could I project my positive energy and influence other people in a more positive way, but I could stop the negative energy from approaching me. And so let me give you a little history on how I developed it. I know it just looks like a piece of jewelry, but it is a whole technology.
Yeah. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Actually, you can. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
There you go. There we are. Right there. There's a few different ones. The flower of life is on this particular one. But you see the black stones and the stones on the back? Those are actually the same minerals that are used in all the healing pools throughout the world. And one of the minerals is germanium, which is actually, the elemental chart. Remember they talked about the missing element? Bruce Willis, the missing element? Yes. This is the missing element on the elemental chart. Yeah, it's a 32nd element, which was the missing element. So anyhow, getting back to where I was, see, you just take me everywhere because I vibe with your energy. That's awesome.
Hey, but that's what's nice is that we get out there and then we tie it back in. We get out there and we tie it back in.
Right. You're talking about the marijuana experience? Is that it? Okay, let's get back. Okay, so the only way that I could feel good and not be affected by other people would be to go up to the mountains. I'd go to the mountains, I'd hang out by a lake, I'd commune with nature, I'd go by the beach. You ever notice how when you're in those environments you feel really, really good?
Kind of like Hawaii?
Like Hawaii, yeah. What do you think it is about getting out of the city and being in Hawaii by the beach or by the water or the mountains that makes you feel good?
I
What's your
could I could tell you one thing. Here's what I've noticed, and you can, I'm sure, add some insight on it. I've really found being on an airplane at night when everybody is asleep in the airplane and you are awake, you're 30,000 feet high, you're flying for hours, you're so far away from everything. I get so clear on visions, on my path in life, on downloads, on new ideas. Everything is like boom, 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 boom. And it's, I feel, because you're so far away from that vibrational energy of the earth and all the things that are surrounding us on a regular basis. Everybody's cell phone, everybody's wireless, everybody's like this and that signal that's being shot here, through everywhere, through our bodies, through everything all the time. We're around so much of that when you get away from it, you get on a boat, you get on the ocean, you're in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around you.
right?
It's a lot less frequencies. And that's why I feel even at night on the plane, whenever a lot of people are asleep, majority of people are not affecting your frequency with their energy and their vibration and their negativity. They're just...
You're really onto something, because we are bombarded constantly by so many frequencies. Matter of fact, if you're standing a foot and a half or a foot in front of somebody, if you were able to see the electromagnetic frequencies from cell phones, computers, halogen lights, radio waves, everything like that, you could not see the other person a foot in front of you. Because if you could actually see it, that is how many waves are going. I mean, how could you pick up a phone and get a signal unless there's thousands of waves everywhere? Or a television set, or this signal on the Wi-Fi or the Facebook or whatever. So, okay, so what I would do, because I was so sensitive to those frequencies, some people don't even notice them. I mean, you hit them over the head and they're like, what happened? I didn't feel anything, you know? So I'd go to the mountains where it was completely quiet. And on top of that, I would also connect with the natural frequencies around me. Water gives off thousands of ions. The mountains, you have that fresh air, so you get more energy. So you're getting ions, and you're also connecting with something called the Schumann resonance. I don't want to get too technical. It's SCHUMANN, I believe, resonance. That is the resonance.
Everybody, you can Google it.
You can Google it, yeah. What the Schumann resonance is, if I spelled it right, I'm not sure, is the frequency around the planet Earth. It's the ionospheric frequency. That is the perfect frequency that you want to be in, but we're never in it because we're bombarded by all this crap all the time. Yeah. But when you're in the mountains, or you're isolated, or you're up in the ionosphere as you are when you're flying, you are in the ionospheric resonance, or the Schumann resonance, which is the ideal resonance for peace of mind, calm, clarity, just connecting with the self. So
thank you for confirming that for me.
Okay, so what I would do when I went to the mountains, I said, you know, I feel so damn good here in the mountains. Why don't I just take some rocks and crystals and shells and water and everything from these environments and bring them back home so I'll feel good. So I'd stuff my pocket full of rocks and crystals, and I even like would take ocean water and I'd put it in the bathtub and say, well, if I take a bath in it, maybe I'll feel really good because I feel great when I'm swimming in the ocean.
Yes.
All right. None of that shit worked. None of it. I mean, the only thing I got was like a clogged tub, a tub full of sand. The crystals didn't do anything, so I got really discouraged because I needed to create something that would keep me in that resonance, in that peaceful, calm place. And then finally one day I woke up and I had like a headache. I just did not feel good at all. And this dude says to me, he had like a really rudimentary version of what I made, but it was like nothing. It was like really rudimentary. And he says, here, try this on. I said, no, man, I've tried all that stuff. Nothing's going to get rid of my headache, my backache. Nothing's going to help me here. He says, dude, just try this on. You know, I said, okay, fine. So I put it on and I forgot about it. And like 20 minutes later, I said, oh my God, I got to give that guy his thing back, you know? So I ran back to him and said, oh, I forgot to give your pendant. Here's your pendant. Take it. He says, how you feeling? I said, I feel great. What's the problem? What do you mean? I feel terrific. What are you talking about? He says, how did you feel before you put the pendant on? I said, holy, you're absolutely right. I felt like I even forgot how bad that I felt. And at that point, what I started to do was I took this very rudimentary pendant, some metals and some stones, and I started taking the metals with copper and steel and all this other stuff, and I started putting them in 18 karat gold. I started putting them in titanium. I started adding frequencies to them. I started putting these natural minerals from the deep earth into the pendant. If you look at the back of the pendant, you see these minerals on the back, they're hidden there. And if you look at the front, there's some more. Those are natural earth minerals that you find in all the healing pools throughout the world. So what happened was I worked on it, and I developed the eForcePlus pendant, and then I put it on, and I felt, I can't even describe it, just like I was no longer affected by the negativity, and I felt like you felt when you were in that airplane. I was just in this like awesome, core, calm, peace of mind place. So then I went to the gym, and I go to my trainer, and I go, I created this incredible pendant. I feel really incredible. He says, oh yeah, one of those power pendants. Let me see you do some pull-ups. I like, oh no. So he says, take your pendant off. I took it off. I got to the pull-up bar and I started doing some pull-ups. I did like 3 or 4. I don't have the best shoulders in town. About 4 pull-ups I was done. He says, okay, now put on your magic pendant. Took the pendant, put it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did 12 pull-ups, and the guy looks at me and says, what the? By the way, he now wears 2 of them because he didn't believe it. I got 2 of them. So I realized that I had created something that could actually balance out the body's energy to harmonize the frequencies around the body so all that crap that hits you all the time doesn't affect you in the same way. And I started giving them out, and people started like telling me about them and what they started to experience. And I got testimonials that just blew my mind. Things I'd never believe would ever happen.
Share some of the people that have the pendants and what's and how they feel and what they've experienced with, you know, with wearing it.
Okay, what I basically thought was they were going to say, well, I was able to do more pull-ups or I felt stronger or whatever. But I've had people call me who like say, well, they're distracted usually. They can't even focus or concentrate on anything. They can't even afford to pay attention for a minute. They put the pendant on. They said that they're focused, they're calm. They don't get distracted anymore. They have a sense of well-being. Sometimes I do trade shows, and I've had people in trade shows who bought them, and they said that people buy more of their stuff when they're wearing the pendant. I go, why is that? They said, because when I wear the pendant, I give off a more positive vibe and everybody's more attracted to me. And therefore they buy more. Not like the pendant's a magic pill that's going to make everybody buy stuff from you. But when you give off that positive energy, you know, they're going to want to buy it. So
like attracts like. If you're happy, you're positive. You're going to get happy, positive people in your life that are coming in all the time.
Exactly. And then I had this one lady, she gave it to this old man, he was like 78 and a 76-year-old man. And they were like, they walked better. They weren't like falling over. They felt stronger. They were able to get up out of the chair without grabbing on for assistance because they had the strength. So what happens is when you take special metals such as titanium, 18 karat gold, minerals, and frequencies, and you put them together in a certain combination, and you put them next to your body, it works like an antenna. So it begins to
kind of like our brain.
Yeah, so it balances and harmonizes our functioning. If you have a TV without an antenna, you get, you know, what do you call it? When there's no antenna on a TV.
It's like black and white ants fighting.
Yeah, fuzz, whatever. Right? Like your hair.
Static. Static.
But when you put the antenna on, it becomes really clear. Well, eForcePlus pendant is like an antenna for the human energy field, which aligns you with the with ions in the ionosphere and the Schumann resonance to bring you into harmonious center. And when you're in your core and you're grounded in your center, it begins to change everything.
Yes, it does. And I mean, that's you know, what I'll say is that for me, I feel that there's lots of things. there's lots of things in life that you can do to, you know, success habits. And for me, this is another success habit. I attribute success to these things that I do, like wearing this, being more harmonious and more happy on a consistent frequency level all the time, and spreading that instead of focusing on drama, focusing on the news and all that negativity, focusing on all this bullshit that is really majority of people's opinions and not facts anyway. So it doesn't even matter. Why pay attention to that? What does that do for your life? What is that? How is that helping your life by focusing on drama and these things? So this is another drop in the bucket, like saying what I'm thankful for every day, practicing giving away money, committing random acts of kindness. You know, there's so many, reading, listening to audios that better you, going for a walk in nature, exercising. I went for a run earlier. Like, doing these things are eating healthy, eating organic, having a smoothie, taking like all organic, non-GMO supplements, like anything to add to your life. These are all things and drops in a bucket. But when you have a million drops in a bucket, you don't have a drop anymore. You have a bucket full of water. So for me, this is like 10 drops. You know, this is like a 10 dropper. Like, ooh, this is like doing 10 things for me. So I can feel not only more focused, not only even when I'm smoking, you know, we had talked about this a little bit. People ask me at shows, like, I can vibe off everybody's energy, but at the same time, when you create that and then people vibe with it, then I can grow with it quicker and be more, because I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm loving the conversation. I'm so excited to share this experience right here, right now, and talk with you, with whoever I'm talking to, a fan, an individual, the biggest freaking company, owner of Raw, Jason, the homie. Like, I love it. So when you're in that energy, I mean, you know, like attracts like, and it's easy to feed off that and build off that. And that's what I feel this really does.
You said that one day you left the house and you forgot to wear it. What happened? You were telling me a story earlier.
I can feel it. Like, things, I mean, it is now that you're saying how it puts you in, and then it's almost like a force field. It's like creating a force field around you. So, you know, that force field blocks a lot of stuff, so that when something really big comes through, it's like, oh, it's the first one. Get out of here. But if you don't have that force field, and there's like, oh, this little thing, that little thing, it's just, they're all getting you. It's like, oh, I'm not used to getting hit by all these little things, and they don't bother me really, but I am thinking about them a little bit more, which then starts to affect my physical reality. I don't get my parking spot in the front row. You know, I don't get to meet the perfect person who loves exactly what I'm doing and is appreciating everything that I've been growing with my brand and character, or not character, persona, because character is fake. Persona is an extension of me and who I am as a being. And that's why we're doing this, because this is me. Cancel MasterBong. This is just my government name. And this is who I am as a person. So that's why we're having this, and I'm integrating into what I do. But yeah, it wasn't as of inflow day. You know, maybe I missed my business call that I would have got because I would have parked quicker and been out the store right in time to pick it up and stop walking and hear it, but I miss it because I'm talking to, you know, who knows? But it was just these little things of where I know what a flow day is, and I know what a day that's just a little bit off, you know?
Right.
And the little bit off day is okay, but it's not the same as boom, 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 perfect, over again. And like I'm saying, and that goes with everything. When I'm not wearing this, when I'm not practicing my success habits, when I'm not giving thanks first thing when I wake up in the morning, and then 5 times throughout the day for little things as, I'm thankful I have a pen to write down this idea on this Post-it right now. I'm thankful there's traffic so I can write down this idea. Like, whatever it is, I'm thankful that the sun's shining right now. I'm thankful that the air is clear and great to breathe. Like anything, you know, I'm not as in flow. So it's all the things, all the drops in the bucket, doing all of them, and they all add up to a happier, more harmonious life, I feel. Well, that's what I'm feeling.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your experience. You mentioned something earlier about it kind of creates like a protective shield around you, which is a result of the minerals and the frequencies that are infused. We actually infuse frequencies in these, by the way. These have frequencies also. Except these mess you up, and we have them on our body 24 hours a day.
That's why I got some blockers on here.
Yeah, exactly. But when you don't have a blocker on your body till you're wearing one of these, you got a blocker on the phone. This is a blocker for your whole body, or
Exactly.
an energy enhancer for your whole body. Um, it kind of puts a vortex around you or a cocoon. Did you see the video that I made with a woman wearing the pendant?
Yes, I did. And tell them about the video, and it's on the website, and then share where it is, because I don't know. I didn't get it to Stand By Gypsy, but I did, and it was, that's exactly. Please explain. I'll let you explain.
Okay, all right, and remind me. I'll send you a video for your phone so you could actually see it on your phone. I'll send it to you.
Thank
But
you.
We all have an energy field around our body. Everything live has an energy field around it. There's been work that's been done where they would take a plant, right, a leaf, and they would take a picture of it with a special Kirlian photograph, and you'd see like a little white aura going all the way around the leaf, which is its life force. And they've actually measured it. It's no bullshit. They've actually have it on Kirlian photography. Then what they did, they take that same leaf with the scissors and they cut it in half. And then they take the Kirlian photograph of it again, and they show that aura energy, and it goes right around where the leaf was, even though it's cut in half, and comes right back down to the base again. So you see that life force going around where the leaf once was, even though it's snipped in half.
Wow.
So our energy body is a body that goes around our physical body. We got the bones, then we got the blood, then we got the skin, and then we have the energy body. But most people, since we can't see it, though some people can see it, those people that see auras could see the energy body. You see my energy body right now? But so what I did was I took a woman.
Like overhauling people's heads with that one. It's all good. I love it. Keep going. Keep going.
It's all good. It's all good.
It is. They'll get it one day. They'll get it one day when we all enlighten, and it's like that movie where that chick starts using more than 10% of her brain. I'm like, why do you think they show us that? You think they're fucking around? That shit is real.
So anyhow, a Kirlian photography camera, it actually measures the energy body around a person. So I saw this lady one day and I said, I got access to this Kirlian camera. Would you mind if I take a picture of your energy body? She went, what the F? I said, I have a Kirlian photography camera. It'll measure the energy around your body. Do you mind if I take a picture of it with you wearing the pendant and with you not wearing the pendant? Try it without it first, then we'll put the pendant on you and see what happens. And so she's sitting there. She says, sure, go right ahead if you give me a pendant. So she sits down, and this is all on my website. The video is right on the homepage of the website. I'll tell people where they could look at it. But she's sitting there, and we take the Kirlian photography, and we take the video. We start to videotape her with a special camera, heat-sensitive camera. It measures the energy field around the body. And you see kind of this gray field around circling her entire body. It looks like smog, right?
Yep.
And we take a pendant and we move the pendant close to her, and we eventually put the pendant on her, and you see that energy field that was once gray turn this bright green.
Yeah, I love how I'm wearing a green shirt.
There you go.
Super glowing green right now, like. Wow.
Her whole energy field turns green and starts
behind me too.
There you go. And I got the green behind me too.
Oh, I know, right? And I'm smoking the green.
It's a green head.
But it was crazy. I remember watching the video the first time and being like, what the F? Because I know that you can measure different things, vibration and their frequency, and when you shoot them with gamma rays, it will change. Like the vibration and the frequency of gold is the same till you shoot it with a gamma ray or a XM ray or fucking a cell phone ray or any of that. It's going to change. And then what the test was shooting it with your mind, focusing on a vibration and a thought with it. Yes, it's going to change. So it all applies. It all connects. And I mean, I completely resonate with that. So
we were saying, it's very true. We do influence, as I said at the very beginning, we influence everything around us, and everything around us influences us. Therefore, I needed something energetically positive that would stop me from being influenced by the negative. so that I could also project the positive and
Yes.
talk with you today. On the website, if they want to see that video, it's right on the homepage, and it's www.eforceplus.com. It's www.eforceplus, eforceplus.com. And when you go right on that page, you'll see that video, this woman wearing the pendant, her whole aura turns green and yellow and all these bright colors. And then once you go further in the site, I'll show you all the different pendants that I've designed are all on there. I've designed all of them from scratch. I even had there's one on there called the mandala. It was designed by Deepak Chopra's artist, Paul
Yes,
Hesson.
I would love to chat about that for a second because I was reading about that when we were on there.
Sure. Well, I was at Agape Church. There's one here in Culver City. The head of Agape, Reverend Michael Beckwith, was on the television show The Secret. And
Yes.
A lot of people are familiar with The Secret, some aren't, but The Secret was a show about how we create our own reality.
It's
And,
only the tip of the iceberg of like a 20-mile long iceberg, though. So
Exactly.
it's about the 1-inch top of it.
Exactly.
Gotta
So
start somewhere.
in The Secret, the guy Michael Beckwith, who was in The Secret, he's wearing the gold mandala right now. That's the one that he wears. But the mandala, I was talking to this guy Paul Hessenstaum, and he's a great artist. He makes all these different mandalas and stuff like that. And I see him at Agape Spiritual Center, and he looks at my pendant. He goes, "Whoa, that thing's got some energy on it." You know, he's really sensitive to energy. He says, "That's got some positive vibes." And I did a couple muscle tests with him, which I can't do now because I need someone to do the test on. But you could actually show how the pendant affects the body and makes the body stronger by doing muscle testing. But then I showed him the little video that's on the website. And he says, "I don't need to see the video. I could feel the vibes on that thing. It's really powerful." He says, "I'll make you a deal." I said, "What?" He says, "You make one of those pendants for me with my design that I put on top of the Avatar tree." You know, the TV show, the movie Avatar, that's on top of one of his paintings on the Avatar tree. And I'll give you the copyright and signed piece so that you can make as many as you want to sell with my design on it. I said, "Awesome." So I now have one with the mandala that's on top of the Avatar tree from Deepak Chopra's artist on my site called the mandala, which is really awesome.
That is super awesome. I was reading that on there, and I was just like, that one really resonated with me. So I love that you got to share that right now. That's so freaking beautiful, man. This has been so mind expanding for me. I love chatting with people who are like minded. Honestly, really one of my favorite shows thus far. I love everything that we do. I love the whole cannabis industry, but this stuff resonates deeper in my heart space because it kind of transcends working in the cannabis industry into living a life that's happy, harmonious, peaceful.
You know what my thoughts are about the cannabis industry?
Yes.
I believe that, and not everybody, but I believe that most people smoke because they want to find that center, that peaceful, blissful place within them. And this is a tool that helps you get there.
I definitely will attest to that. Every time I've been 30,000 feet high, when I fly, I usually have an edible, and so I'm always wearing this. And this cognition of realizing that the plane does all this, and the more in tune has been within the past like 3 months. So I wasn't always feeling like that on the plane. So. It's been more of a, and in life in general, continuing studying and teachings and everything else, and becoming more aware of how things work in the world. So, it applies then. But, I'm not surprised that this is in my life when that is happening more. More downloads, more clarity. But as I'm saying, this is like 10 drops in the bucket. I feel that there's you continuously add to that bucket, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
You always want to do that. This is just another really great tool for that addition into, it's like a nice tool in your tool belt. What do you got? One hammer, and a hammer is going to screw your fucking screws in and, fucking build a house. Well, I guess you can build a house with just a hammer. I shouldn't say that back in the day. But, it's like you need different tools. You need to have different tools for the right job, basically.
Right. And again, if people want to get this tool, if people want to get this tool, the website they could go to www.eforceplus.com, eforceplus.com. They got the video on there. Hell, I'll even send you the video right now on your phone.
Do it. And I know we were gonna do something extra, little bonus for anybody that this really resonates with. Do we have a coupon code set up or?
I haven't done a coupon code, but if they go
MB420, can we do that? MB420.
Well, I don't have a code thing on my site.
Okay.
It's a different kind of site. But what I'll do if they're in, you know what? Let them go to the site. Let them find the ones that they want. If they call me, I'll give them a little bit of a discount. I'll work with them.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Yeah, because my phone number's on there, and I'll even send anybody that wants the video to their phone directly, so they could have it on their phone. Matter of fact, I'm sending it to you as we speak, so you'll have it here.
About to get it in a second.
Let's see here, 925 something or other, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna give it out. That's it. All right, copy.
Don't throw that out there online.
Any other secrets?
Cut the commercial.
Any other secrets you want me to share?
No. So, and then, I mean, basically, I know you have a Facebook, facebook.com/eForcePlus. And is there anything else that you would love to leave everybody with before we take off and head to a short commercial break?
No, just check out the site and check out, friend me if you'd like. www.facebook.com/eForcePlus. And that's it. Not the com afterward, just facebook.com/eForcePlus. Awesome. We'll go from there, man.
Beautiful.
You're a trip. You're fun. You made my day. My interviews are always so serious. This is an opportunity for me to let loose and let up. And, I appreciate your energy.
Thank you. I so appreciate you coming on. I know you're very busy. You're always traveling. You got a million things going on. And I'm glad that that really means a lot to me. If I can give you a different interview that is fun, by all means, get away from the seriousness and let's have some more fun on some interviews. I'd love to have you on again. Let me know whenever anything new is happening, and we'll for sure go from there. So, man, I appreciate your energy. I appreciate all the information, all the confirmations, and sharing this amazing stuff with everybody tonight. So thank you very much.
Likewise.
Beautiful.
Bye.
All right, everybody, we're going to be taking a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll be joined by me and mother effing Locke, the homie, the cameraman, the editor, and a whole lot more. So stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. And, we'll have something else rolled up to get chiefing on. So I'm going to catch you guys later in about 3 minutes.
Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yes.
Does the stress of daily life seem just like too much?
Yes.
Are you simply fed up?
Yes.
Do you wish you could just make it all chill out?
But how?
Well, then you need a Royale grinder. Royale grinder is a jumbo-sized 2.5-inch diameter premium 4-piece herb grinder that fits in the palm of your hand, with 50 closely interlined, everlasting chunky teeth that will keep on shredding whatever enters your chamber.
I can use it for all my herbs. Thanks, Royal Grinder. I'll never feel shitty again.
Order now at www.royalegrinders.com. That's www.royalegrinders.com.
independent music, alternative news, the underground and the underrated.
Monday's got you off the wagon? Well, worry no more, because it's now officially a part of the 3-day weekend. So get on board. Come party with the Standby Gypsy, Juju the Model, and Blue Rivera every Monday night for your entertainment week in review, off-the-wall interactive segments, live performances, in-depth interviews, and the latest in sports. The Hangover Takeover is live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on zenlive.tv.
Addicted to Ink, a proud sponsor of the Zaraza Entertainment Network, is Westchester's premier tattoo, piercing, and apparel destination, offering only the finest tattoo and piercing services as well as the best atmosphere you will find. Addicted to Ink is located conveniently at 38 Westchester Avenue in White Plains, New York, right across the street from the Westchester Mall. If you got the itch for more ink, like the Zaraza boys do, get your work done right. Visit www.addictedtoinktattoos.com for more information.
You're watching the Zaraza Entertainment Network on zenlive.tv.
Smile. Striking everybody, I got a mother effing megaphone. Can you hear me better?
Or can you hear me better now? Or wait, check out this fucking megaphone. Where? How do we do this shit?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh shit, you can hear me now.
What's cracking, everybody? We're back. It's the fucking MasterBong Power Hour. We just were joined by a most amazing individual, Mr. fucking Gary Douglas, the creator of eForcePlus pendant, helping you stay grounded. Huh, you can feel it. We're in Hawaii. The vibes are just like, were people not in the vibe when we were out there, bro? Oh, wait, let me introduce. This is the freaking homie. This mother effer is always behind the camera, capturing all the crazy shit that's going on. This guy right here, most amazing effing cameraman and editor and homie for like over a fucking decade. You gotta bring the fam bam along, and who better to share some fun times and make money with than the homies that you grew up with. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce my homie Locke.
What up?
Yo. So yeah, we had a fucking most amazing time in Hawaii, right?
Yes.
She even starting out on the flight out there, man. We had a bomb diggity ass time. Had a funny ass fucking love sitting next to us. I forget what her bloody name was, but she was on bloody vacation, you know, doing her thing. Her brother's getting married and whatnot, love. So it was just like so bloody funny. Hey, my bloody god. She was like, oh my god, fucking white girls. I was like, she would go from a completely British lady to a fucking ditzy white chick in like 1.2 seconds.
Pretty funny.
It was fucking hella funny. Then we touched down. Man, dude got swooped up by the homie fucking Molly Mall. DJ Danger fucking B on Instagram at DJ Danger B. That guy's been the homie for, geez Louise, over like a effing decade as well, dude. Over a decade as well. So we're just having a nonstop time. So what I wanted to do was just go over the trip with you guys and like share some of the wins and the insights and the experiences and all the homies we got to kick it with and everything we got to do. Man, is that a soda right there? Can I go? Or something? I get a little sip of that. Ooh,
Sippy.
a little sippy.
No branding.
No branding. Oh shit. Don't let them see where we got that from.
No branding.
Oh yeah, that's delicious.
Industry bulls, man.
Iced tea.
No branding.
Yummy. I think someone's at the front door, bro. You want to go there's more people at the compound. You want to go let them in?
I'm out.
Yeah, I think there's more people showed up to the fucking compound live at the fucking show. And, you know, we're still, there's people always dropping through and stopping by. It's always a fucking packed house. And, you know, who knows who's going to pop over next. What female, what brand, what fucking company. Who knows what the fuck we'll be doing after the show. But yeah, as I was saying, Hawaii was just fucking sick as F. It was like so amazing, so breathtaking. And getting to go again with like two homies that have been friends with me for over a decade, that are on the team, helping, participating. We're all fucking growing our own stuff, doing our own things, but, you know, they're helping and contributing to what my grander vision is, my grander goal. And it just feels very, very, very blessed to be able to be doing that. We had a fucking Gypsy throw up the spot of the balcony where I had like the smoothie and the cat Like, Gypsy, you can join the conversation too, bro. Have you ever been to fucking Hawaii?
I haven't. My ex-girlfriend's from there. She tried to get me out there, but I never made it.
You broke up with her too soon, huh?
Yeah, I never made it out. But I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go. Never, still want to go.
Was she actually Hawaiian, or was she just from there?
No, she was Hawaiian for sure.
Oh, shit, bro. You know how to pick them.
Or not pick them.
Yeah, no, dude, it was a fuck. I forgot what I was talking about.
You were talking about the balcony picture.
Oh, the balcony! Did you throw that up, dude? We had the sickest spot. Hey, I'm gonna let everybody. No, should I let everybody know? Then everybody will be doing the shit.
What?
Airbnb. Yeah.
Oh, everyone's doing that shit anyway, bro.
We can't tell you how we got the house. We can't tell you how we got it. But fuck staying in hotels. I'm only renting fucking houses or like fucking little, like, fucking dope ass little spots. What is that called? A studio. Or like 1-bedroom apartments in the fucking cuts, like in the mountains. Fuck staying in hotels anymore. Hotels suck, dude. Hotels hella suck. We were about to stay in a hotel. I'm glad we didn't. Because the spot, like, and that, dude, those cats were so nice. The fucking nicest cats ever. Every time we get smoking, cats would come around.
So whose cats were there? Were these like neighborhood cats, stray cats?
No, dude, no. It's like where we stayed. So it was like the people's house. They have like a main house, and they have like a side like house over here and another side house like over there. They had a big ass property, bro.
They had a compound.
Big, yeah. They had a fucking compound. I only got like one house on my compound. They had like 3. I guess that really is a compound. No, it's still a compound because shit goes down over here. We got a compound.
Yeah.
But, it's not 3 houses on one. That's a super compound, I guess. But, so it's like, they rent them out and whatnot. And it's like, dude, as soon as we get there, my boy, Jamal, fucking Irie Ice Cream, he freaking, oh yeah, he's starting an ice cream company, Irie Ice Cream. He was out there having a fucking blast.
Nice.
Dude, he's gonna do some fucking weed ice cream. It is so good. And I can't even tell you guys the other ideas because they're like fucking fro just blowing. Bam! Just blow up my fro if I told him. They're that good. They're that good. They're that effing good. The ideas are like crazy. So you're guys gonna be seeing that. Irie Ice Cream coming to a town near you very soon. Very, very soon.
So Bong, tell me about these dolphins, man. You swimming with dolphins out there?
Right? Oh my goodness, dude. Kev, start it off.
Okay. Basically, it started with Rufus.
Right, Rufus! Shout out to Rufus!
All right, it started with Rufus.
Yeah, Rufus is the man. He's the guy who rented us the kayaks.
That guy is the man.
Yeah, he is.
Legendary. So, starts with Rufus. We're heading out. We're making our way. We're out to, where is it? Captain Cook?
Captain Cook's.
Captain Cook. I can't tell you the history about Captain Cook. I forget now. It slips my mind.
Basically, he went to battle over there, and that he didn't. Right where the monument was isn't where he died, but that's like where he died over there. Because at first he came the first time, and it was like a time of peace, and it was all good. So the Hawaiians were all good. They were trading it wasn't a warring time. It was the time when you could not battle. So he came during that time. It was all good. They traded all this yada yada yada. Basically. He, wanted some of his stuff back. He left. He came back, said that yada, yada, yada. They had this, they had that of his. They wanted his boat back, and he wanted more supplies, some other stuff. But when he came back the second time, it wasn't no more nice time. It was the time of battle. So Hawaiians weren't fucking around then. We weren't fucking around being all nice and trading. Because at that point in time, basically any chief could challenge another chief to take over his land on the island. So it's like, come on, you're this outsider coming in, and basically he goes to the king. Back in the day, you're not allowed to step in the king's shadow. You're not allowed to look at the king or any of his guards. You can't even step in their shadow. You can definitely not touch him.
Wow.
So he goes up there and he touches the king.
Oh, shit.
So that right then and there signified to all the Hawaiians, you're trying to challenge us. You want to fight. So therefore, fight pursued. So that's where he died. But yeah, and so we're over there. This amazing snorkeling. We got some cool shots. I was snorkeling around, snorkeling around. We got some good shots. But that was not the amazing thing, man. The amazing thing was paddling back, huh? Tell him about Molly Mall trying to cut out on us hella quick and like dip on us and shit.
So basically, we had to rent multiple kayaks. We were paddling out, and we had, seen DJ Danger B out in the.
He tried to take off because we were taking hella long to get going.
Distance,
so he starts taking off, trying to beat us back to the fucking kayak place. Yep.
And
that reminds me of Vince Vaughn in Couple Retreat when he got bit by the shark.
Well, what happened?
Remember Vince Vaughn in Couples Retreat?
Oh yeah.
When he got bit by the shark and he's trying to get everyone trying to get on the boat. I'm sorry,
on the
man. My fault, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
That's what's about to basically go down. So
essentially, he thinks that we're out there, and
he's hella far away from us.
20 yards, 30 yards. I don't know. It's pretty far. And he thinks he sees something off in the distance, so you see him stop paddling.
Oh shit!
All of a sudden, you see 1 fin, 2 fin, 3 fin, and he's like,
"Oh shit!"
Oh shit!
He doesn't make a sound. He turns around, he looks at us, and he's like, "Oh, are they?"
We were hella far away from
it.
it.
How far are they?
There's all these fins.
Are you gonna be there?
Popping up around him.
Yeah, are you gonna be there to help me if something goes down? Kind of look, and we're on our way. So
we're battling out there.
We're making our way, and we get probably 10 yards out, maybe less, and we're looking at him, and he stops, and he's got the hugest smile on his face, and we're kind of looking, why is he smiling?
And then
all of a sudden,
we start seeing the fins. We're like, oh shit! Is it a shark?
I would literally have I would have been scared, man. I mean, did you guys at one point?
Everybody was scared at first. We all thought it was a shark. We're like a school of sharks.
It's like 300 feet down to the floor.
We're in a kayak. The kayak is this high off the water.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like 6 inches off the water. Like all the shark would have to do is go. You wouldn't even have to get out of the water. It could like lazily eat you.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're totally not in your element whatsoever. You cannot do anything.
And we're making our way, and the adventure got crazy. Essentially, basically everything boils down to the point. It was amazing. It was like about 30 dolphins.
It was a pod of 30 dolphins,
30
bro.
Dolphins,
just all over the fucking place, like swimming and fucking they're doing flips and. I was like, watch one just jump right over our boat, like right in between.
It was beautiful. Ultimately, it was beautiful.
Oh yeah, dude, it was crazy.
Great time.
We had 2 dolphins right in front of us, like leading the boat, like.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You should have had them pull you into shore like Santa
I was trying. I told him, I was like, get us hooked up. Come on. And I swear to God, at one point in time, this guy, he reaches out the boat. He's like, oh, he's trying to grab him. I was like, oh my God, bro. Don't get hugged by a dolphin and taken to the bottom of the ocean.
Now, Bong, before you left on your show last week, you were talking about you were gonna do another bong challenge. Now I see a couple pictures in here. You made a new bong out there.
OMGZ. We didn't make only one bong. We made a few things out there, but we filmed 2 devices. First one that we did was the avocado pipe.
Okay.
And let me tell you, we got fucking technical on this. So the pit and the avocado. Well, first of all, the avocados in Hawaii are like, right?
Footballs.
Bam! Like you could knock a motherfucker out with an avocado. Like, what, bitch? Bam! I'm gonna hit you with an avocado. Don't talk no shit. And they would literally, if it was not ripe, KO for that ass. That's a hard avocado.
Right.
Like you could probably like beat somebody to death with one of these avocados. They go around clubbing people. But the fucking avocado pipe was like, it was so easy and simple, but we did it like a little bit, we made it original. So what we did was I took the pit. We had 2 avocados. You got to have 2. And we took the pit and we carved a bowl because the pits are like
nice.
ginormous.
Yeah.
They're like big ass, big ass seeds in the middle.
Big.
Yeah, like that big.
Like this big.
For real. So like you could carve a big ass bowl out of that hunker. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
So we carved a bowl, hollowed it out, put it all together, and that shit ripped, huh? We shot it right on the beach too.
It was amazing.
Right on the beach in the morning. It was early. It was like 9 o'clock. It was fucking beautiful, dude. Like amazing. I haven't even seen the footage. We're gonna check out the footage after this, but Yeah, it was breathtaking, dude. It was just so perfect. And then right after that, we go run our errands, do some other stuff, get presents for everybody, and we head back to the casa where we then shoot the freaking the pineapple. The pineapple, yeah.
We're throwing up pictures now.
Yeah, dude, the pineapple bong, and I did it with a cucumber because I was like, you know, like, man, BZs be going to the fucking spa and putting cucumbers on their eye. I'm not gonna lie, I've done it before too. You know, sometimes I've had a long 20-hour work day, so you need some cucumbers to relax the next day at the spa. You gotta treat yourself, fucking not cheat yourself, people. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go get me some nice massage and everything, cucumbers on the eye. But yeah, so I figured there's a lot of smokers out there with some chapped ass motherfucking lips. I'll be seeing you at the shows. I'll be seeing you at the shows. And I feel that cucumber is also great for fucking chapped lips. So, you know, it's like, it's a nice soothing cucumber bong, because you have to have like you're gonna put your mouth like right on the, you know, pineapple. That's not gonna happen. So cut that out, put that in there. We had to wrap it actually with a papaya stem. We used a papaya stem. So people, you got to be around a papaya tree too, or, you know, a real tree. So you go get a fresh stem, because guess what, Gypsy?
What's that?
It's fucking hollow inside. And their big ass stems of the leaf will be like this big.
Wow.
Like,
is that what's rolled up? I have a picture here where you hold something between your fingers. It looks like a rolled up dollar bill. But
no. It's a fucking big ass papaya stem.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a papaya stem.
Okay.
So we use that as a down stem in the bong, basically.
Dude, this is fucking amazing, man. Like
we took it all off the island, dude, and we even had to use the papaya leaves to wrap around the cucumber, because the hole that I cut in the bong got a little bit too big. So,
dude,
you know,
that must have tasted like the cleanest fucking
yes!
smoke ever,
You are
dude.
a mind reader, so that's what I was gonna tell everybody. Usually in a bong, you don't want to put too much water, but in this one, it's okay. Because if the water grazes your lips, it tastes amazing.
Oh,
Like,
I want to make this, man.
Bro, the pineapple, because we were dumping some of the juice in the smoothie, but at the end, we were just leaving it in there and like kind of like sloshed it up and whatnot. OMG.
OMG.
All right, that's all I can tell you, Gypsy.
That's all I can
Damn.
say.
That's all I can say, bro.
OMG.
It is the best. I think, honestly, out of 170 plus fucking episodes, it's the best tasting bong I've ever made.
I would say even more so than what was it, the Starburst?
Well, because Starburst is fake artificial flavoring.
Fair enough. It's true.
This is
It's
real
true.
from Hawaii, straight from the fucking
From the
earth.
earth.
100% organic.
Right,
All
no
fucking
Monsanto.
Hawaiian made.
Boom.
So you gotta like literally to do this device exactly how I did it. You gotta be in Hawaii. Otherwise, if you're anywhere else, you're gonna have to get tubing.
You have to get some Monsanto pineapple.
You gotta get it's not the pineapple. It's the pineapple leaf.
Oh.
Oh no! Papaya leaf.
Papaya leaf, got
Papaya
you.
leaf.
Don't listen to him right now. He's way too MasterBong right now. You want the facts? I can give you the facts. It was
Kev,
amazing.
give him the motherfucking
It
facts,
was
bro.
amazing.
Give him
It
the
was amazing.
fucking facts.
Okay, so basically, he had.
I'm gonna sit back while Kev gives you the
It's
facts.
the facts. All right, let's get to the point. He had
The facts.
the facts. Cucumber, pineapple, papaya stem, papaya leaf, and some greenery for the scenery. It was beautiful and amazing. And
Wait, and real quick, how was the greenery out there? We didn't talk about that.
goodness. All right, so first,
Oh
thank
my
you
goodness.
to all the locals.
Yeah,
All the
we
locals.
love you.
Yo, you guys, the guys from Cloud9, Sean, that guy is crazy. Tonic, we went to go see Tonic, man. All these people over there, they showed up.
The homie who was a fucking MMA or UFC fighter, and he had too much pride in an arm bar. He said when he was in the arm bar, he said, I told the guy, I don't need my right arm.
No, he didn't do that. What movie was that in? When he was like, "Go ahead and break it."
No, that's not a movie. That's what this guy actually told the fool when he was fighting him.
Yeah.
He said, I don't need my right arm. I'm gonna beat your ass with my left arm.
That's Uncle Nate. Shout out to Uncle Nate.
Uncle Nate!
Uncle Nate.
Fuck yeah, bro!
Oh, hey, you know what I'm thinking of?
Savage, dude.
You know what
Oh my God, he's a
I'll
fighter,
take
bro.
your fish.
I take your fish.
I'll
Don't
take
bring your
your
girl
fish.
around me. He'll take your fish. That was his analogy. He's like, you bring your fish around me, I'm about to take that shit. I'm like, that is an island analogy right there. Shout out to fucking Uncle Nate. Yeah. And all you fucking mainlanders, don't bring your fish around Nate, for real.
That guy Nate is amazing.
He is amazing.
And shout out to the two brothers, the twins.
Yeah, the kayak story. Y'all motherfuckers know exactly what we're talking about. You and your legendary kayak story.
You guys are legends.
Oh my goodness.
Can't tell that story.
Can't tell that story. Can't tell that story.
But they are legends.
They are legends.
And they have to still be in high school. They were young.
They're in fucking high school when they got a kayak story already. I'm like, the fuck? Legendary kayak story. I feel that they're legendary, and I'm MasterBong. I was like, you guys are. I told them you guys are legendary.
Yeah, that was a good time.
So what do you guys?
They took us into our house. We fucking look.
We chilled.
Our homie.
Hold on, let's bring it back to the dolphin story. We're getting looped.
We're getting looped.
We got
looped.
We got looped.
Well, we're back. We're back on track.
We're back to the beginning.
We're re-looped.
All right, so
we're gonna close the loop.
We're gonna close the loop right now. Let's finish the
dolphin story.
Dolphin story. All right, so we're out there.
Yes.
Danger B has his amazing experience with the dolphins.
Yeah, he does.
And gets a little too excited. He's paddling really frantically at first, and gets the keys wet to the car. So this is the introduction to Uncle Nate and the brothers and everybody else. So
and them taking us into their fucking house
for hours.
Yep.
They just saw us standing in the street because we couldn't get into
our
rental.
We told their other cousin what we were doing and whatnot.
Oh, that's Rufus.
Shout out to Rufus. Rufus hooked it up.
So the kayak man is cousins with the MMA fighter who had way too much strength in that arm bar and just couldn't let it in.
Bam! He said, my pride. He said, when everybody's chanting your name and you're in the ring, you want to give your fans more.
It was
I was like, damn, I feel it.
That's an amazing man.
Yeah, he is.
And so he comes to us and he says, man, we heard you were talking to Rufus. We know MasterBong. We know you guys from the show.
He's like, hey, brother, you want to smoke? I was like, fuck yeah, we want to smoke.
Yeah, so we hung out.
He's like, come on. And we just took us into his fucking house, hella chill. Fucking
laced us with
some great tree,
amazing
local
times,
local tree. Yeah, and, great times.
And it was beautiful, man. And we just had a good time. And they took us out right at sunset, And this is no awkwardness about 8 guys watching the sunset together.
It was amazing.
I don't know about that.
To people who want to talk about that like that.
On the fucking Big Island? No, here's what it is. We're going to the sunset. No, tell the story. We're on the sunset. We're standing on the training grounds of the king, where the king would train and fight, and all of his elite fighters would fight. They're telling us all the history, giving us all the downloads. That's where we're standing, watching the sunset.
Ooh,
wow.
Nobody goes there. It's not allowed.
It's their property.
It's their property.
So they take us around their property, and it's huge. It's right on
Give
the
us
coast.
the fucking personal tour of everything in the history and where we are, what the sacredness of it is.
Yeah.
And then even to the park that their auntie runs and fucking has an amazing garden and just like takes care of all organic. People could just come pick food. It's all like, it's all free. It's like you just ask and you can have it.
But you have to ask, be respectful, people.
Yep.
Respect is a huge thing in this community.
Very big thing.
So you need to be respectful when you're out there. And so that's what we did. We were respectful and we came out and we got blessed.
Yeah, people will respect you for what you do.
Blessed by the locals. I mean, it was a blessing. We got blessed by the poke gods. It was amazing.
We had some amazing poke umekes.
That place was amazing.
like 5 kinds of poke.
But you know what, man? Even their big chains out there, their big chain grocery stores, I'm not going to say any names, but their big chain grocery stores had poke, and that's an amazing thing because, we're hungry boys.
And it was delicious.
We're out here filming, we're cutting around corners and boom, boom, climbing rocks and doing all these things. And
fucking shooting videos and fucking caverns and shit, taverns and caverns. We shot
lava tube.
Yeah, we did a photo shoot in a fucking lava tube, bro. It was like this.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Sick ass lava tube. I was all sitting on the edge. I was like, I'm about to get the shot, bro. They were like, be careful. I was like hella hanging my feet off this ledge. Oh, but the shot looks dope, right?
Yeah, but
the things we do.
But he was, wearing flip-flop sandals, running around.
That's me. I'm half Hawaiian. What the fuck? I'm like, this is me.
90-degree, weather, and he's climbing these hot lava rocks and he's going crazy. MasterBong is a crazy person. If you guys don't know MasterBong, you guys are.
You do now.
That's amazing.
Wait till you see the fucking video footage that we got from all that, man.
Yes.
Coming up very effing soon to an episode near you. And whoever's watching now, stay tuned, because right after this, we're actually about to launch another video, a new video that we were going to launch before Hawaii, but, you know, shit got crazy and hectic, people. And when you're traveling around and doing what the F we do, sometimes it takes a couple extra minutes or days to launch some stuff. It's like when you're about to get some tree and they're like, I'll be right there. And 3 hours later, he shows up with your tree and you're like, where the fuck were you? I mean, I get it all from the club. Oh, I'm talking about back in the day. All right, but man, shit, bro. What else? Is there anything else you want to share with Hawaii and whatnot? Like, I know we went over, huh, Gypsy?
Yeah, but it's all good, man.
Yeah. Are you don't? What about the last? What about the last UWAP train and all that? I know shit goes down in fucking in the NYC. You don't got a crazy party you're heading out to, some exclusive shit right now?
Nah, no parties tonight, my friend. Probably just a good night's sleep, get some rest, and get back to the studio early tomorrow morning.
There you go. You keep it fucking cracking. You know where the fun's at. It's all at the studio. So I mean, geez Louise, bro. Is there anything else with Hawaii, like crazy experiences? I mean, I
feel
think
like we didn't really
shared
get to tell you guys everything because it was so amazing. But
well, we definitely didn't tell you everything. Those are like the ultimate highlights. Wait till you fucking see the video footage, though.
Yeah, he's hyped, man. He saw some of the footage while we were there, and he was ecstatic.
It just looks crazy. It's like out of worldly, like a whole nother fucking new UWAP game of amazingness. So, yeah, I mean, how about what we should leave them with? Let's leave them. I love to leave everybody with a little bit of food for thought. I mean, everything that happened in Hawaii, those are all the wins. We've been linking up with everybody coming back. I put in mad work today, made so many calls, have like 6 new things lined up that we're about to be starting on. Because, you know, we keep a full plate. We keep a full plate because we're always hungry.
Yes.
But let me tell you guys this. I don't think I've left this one for the food for thought. We'll leave them off with this. When you do, if you do the right things long enough, consistently, you're going to win. I guarantee it.
Boom.
I guarantee it. You will end up living your dream. It's been many moons. I've spent probably 100,000 hours dedicated to this, to be where I am right now. So do the right things long enough, consistently. Guaranteed you're going to win. One more. A fucking bamboo tree. And I swear we said this on the last show. 5 years. 5 years of watering. At that 5th year, it's going to sprout. And then it's going to grow 60 feet in 6 weeks. So, analogy. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Don't ever quit. Don't ever quit, because so many people quit when they're this close to the finish line. This close. You just worked for years. Why quit your passion? Why quit your dream? Keep going. Keep working, because as soon as it sprouts and you take off, you're going to grow 60 feet in 6 weeks. Analogy to your business, whatever that means. But I promise you, because that's exactly what's been happening to me. I know this guy can attest to it. Other people on our team could attest to it. I'm sure Gypsy can even attest to it, because I know he's been dedicated for quite some time. And yeah, man, stay out there living life to the fullest. Have some effing fun. Fuck a 9 to 5, because we don't work them.
Have fun, man. Most importantly, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes we work 9 to 5s. It just depends on what we're doing.
We have plenty of times in the past.
But
not no more.
Have fun, man. Just have fun. Like, nothing else really matters on this planet. Have fun. Love your friends. Love everybody. You know, respect. Have fun. That's
bam. Bottom line.
Boom.
Have fun.
Boom.
Boom. And we're done. So everybody, what a fucking great power hour. Want to give a shout out to MasterBong420.com for sponsoring our show. Want to give a shout out to Standby Gypsy. Thank you, my friend, for always being here and helping us produce this effing show. Want to give a shout out to our effing, mother effing, the eForcePlus pendant. I love it. And everything else in between. So appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Signing over and out. This is MasterBong. I'm going to be coming to you guys next week live and direct with another crazy, funky, fresh power hour.
Shout out to Holy Grail. Don't forget Holy Grail. Don't forget Holy Grail.
Shout out to Holy Grail. Got to give them a shout out too. Yes. We're going to get some CBD up on this UWAP. Shout out to Holy Grail. I think we're over now. We're over now. Time to get smoky. Let's get smoky.
Deuces.
Deuces.